Hi, welcome back to Creating a Beautiful Homestead. I'm Alexis and welcome to my home. I'm currently editing this video and realized since I filmed it alongside another video, I didn't get an intro, I didn't get an exit, and I guess my camera died partway through. Alright guys, and like that, we are clean again, except for my mess over here. But we're gonna start to put away that flour and sugar. And when that gets separated and put away, then all of that can go away. Okay guys, I got the munchkin situated. Lay down for quiet time. And I'm gonna open this giant bag of flour. Now, maybe. Okay, there we go. I have seen lots of people use tubs for this stuff, which is totally an acceptable way to do this. I just haven't found any I like or any I'm comfortable with getting. So if you guys have any suggestions for that type of stuff that is good quality and I wouldn't be wasting my money, I'd love the input. Until I kind of figure that piece out, I'm going to just do it this way because this is going to work for me. So now that we've got this open, I'm going to try not to make a giant mess, but we probably are. We're going to, well, let's just cut this piece off because we're going to hopefully get all this preserved today. So I'm going to be putting the flour into these paper bags, folding it over, and then using my vacuum sealer to put it in bags and seal so it stays airtight and fresh until I can use it, because there's not very many of us here and I can't use 25 pounds of flour very fast. So I did see this on a YouTube video. I'm not going to link it in the description. It was very fear-based. And it really kind of freaked me out. Like, I'd never even known flour weebles, wheat weebles, whatever they are, was a thing. This lady had me completely freaked out. I literally emptied out my freezer to put a 25-pound bag of flour in it because this lady had me scared. So, guys, my camera died. Sorry about that. So, long story short, I'm not going to do anything to, you know, what's the word I even want? To generate fear. I don't do this. I'm not learning to do gardening and homestead and make things from scratch because I'm afraid. And I don't want to put any kind of fear out there because I don't want anybody to be afraid. You know, I know there's a lot going on in society right now. But again, that's not what I'm doing any of this for. And I'm not going to spread anything fear-based. So we're going to make up as many bags as we can in the next, I think, hour. That's what I've got on the timer left. Yeah, I've got an hour left. So let's see how many of these we can get made up. Hey, princess. Do you want to help me? Are you hungry? 3. Okay, guys. Daughter needed a snack. It's about snack time. So, we've got 3 cups in here. 4. And 10. So now we've got, whoa! We've got 10 cups of flour in here. We're just gonna kinda, so that we can fold these corners in. Alright. Fold them in nice and gently. I'm gonna kinda tap, tap, tap. Down. And then we're just gonna fold it. And that's how it's gonna get sealed. So We are going to start to line these up over here. And we'll start sealing them here in a little while. On to bag 2. Oh boy, guys. Uh-oh. I think that was 4. Ah! Guys, I'm making a mess. That's okay. We make messes in this house. We're not afraid of them. They're all right. This is causing me more problems. I think I got off on this one. That looks probably full to me. I don't think I should add any more in it. Even though I only got to 9 cups. That looks pretty even to the other ones. I'd say I was off. So we got 6 bags so far, and only about this much of the bag. Oh, you can't even see that. About this much right here. So this doesn't look like it's going to make as many as I thought it would, which is kind of nice for space. And means that this is going to be an okay way for me to do this as storage. So that's pretty awesome. I'm excited about that. I am going to have to do the same thing with the flour soon though too. So I'm sorry. I said with the flour. I'm going to have to do the same thing with the sugar soon. I again think I lost count, guys. These don't need to be specific. If you noticed, I was just taking big scoops and tossing them in. If you wanted to be, you know, certain, so you know you had 10 cups of flour in each bag, you totally could. I'm not too worried about it in that manner. So, yeah, that looks about 10. So, we ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bags of 10 cups of flour, roughly. And then just a little bit left at the bottom of the flour bag. Now that's fine. I'll throw the rest of that in my flour container once it's dry and I add the rest of this bag to it. Now, that was relatively easy. I did make a relatively big mess. That's what we do around here. So I'm going to process all this. Bless you. So I'm going to vacuum seal all this with my food saver. Hi, sweetie. Hi. Would you like to help? What? Is that flour? Here. You want to sit here? Help mommy? Stay seated. You want to play with the bag? Stay seated. Stay seated. And there's flour everywhere. You don't want that? Okay, I'll take it. Put it back in here. What are you doing? Hey! I thought you were coming to help me. Is that not the case? No? Ugh. What? What do you need? You want back up there? You need to sit down if that's what you're going to do.
No.
What's up?
No.
No what?
No.
No what?
No.
Oh, you want to play with some of the utensils? Okay. Grab a utensil. You can play with it. Guys, she stole all my utensils.
No.
What? You want to sit here now? With all the utensils? She's silly, guys. Okay, so. And then I'm going to take the bag of flour. Tamp it down. Fold that over nice and good. And then I'm going to somehow slide it in this bag. What's that?
What is that?
Yeah, what's that?
No.
Alright, there we go. There's one. Is that my dirty flour cup? Yeah? Yes, it is. It's my flour cup that I was using. Okay. Okay. Oh, is that my coffee? Thank you. Hold on, you can help me. I gotta get the bag in though. Okay, so I get the bag in. I lay it flat. Okay, pull it down. All right, now push, 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 push. Ooh, okay. Now we need to hit vacuum. And you want it to get as much of the air out as possible. Oh, hold on, hold on. I press seal. Good job. Okay. All right. And whoop, whoop. Ready to be labeled and put away. That is just so cool. Okay. Let's set that on the stove.
No.
What?
No.
Natalie decided she wanted a snack. So she's eating some Doritos and playing with all of my stuff. Gotta love kids. So again, we're gonna slide this in. Ooh, this bag might be a little too short. I will give it a shot, but I don't know how well that's gonna work, guys. Nope, this bag's too short. That's not gonna work. I am not so sure how well these are gonna stack on top of each other in the cabinet, but that's okay. Now you wanna help?
Push.
Yep, push it closed. Okay, hold on, hold on. Click this one, the vacuum. Good job. Now watch the air come out of it. Hold on, hold on. Okay, watch the air come out of it. Hold on, hold on. Not yet, not yet. Okay, now you can press it. Good job. Alright guys, that made us 7 bags to put in the cabinet. Okay guys, we're going all the way up there and into the back. Guys, I always just put all this away with no labels on them. We always write up here, that way when you cut the top off, you can then reuse the bag for something else later. So what I'm gonna write is R for roughly 10 cups flour. And it was sealed today, which is 5/13 of 22. And that's what I'm just gonna write on all of them really fast. That was almost bad, guys. I wouldn't have known what was flour and what was sugar. So let's go ahead and put these up now. Okay, so I've got 3 this way in the back. I think I'm gonna put one on top of them. Oh, nope, that's a negative. Not one on top of them. So we'll line them up right next to each other. Oh, I didn't get this one. So, we have fit all the flour in the cabinet. Alright guys, as you can see, all my flour is up there in the back. So I'm going to put this sugar down here in a little while. Alright guys, that was the last for the flour. I think I've got like 30 minutes before that bread's supposed to be done rising. I will put the rest of this flour into the other container here in a little while, but I think right now I'm going to wipe off the counters and sweep up the floor because it's nasty in here. Okay guys, we've got 18 minutes left on our timer for our bread. So let's go ahead and put the rest of the flour into my container since I have gotten it cleaned and dried out now. You always want to make sure anything you're putting flour in is completely dry or it'll stick to everything. And we don't want that. We want to be able to use it. So and that would be the end of that bag. Here is the rest of this one. Hi, baby.
Hey.
Hey, yo.
What's up?
What am I doing? Putting the flour in here. Alright, and that pretty much topped us off. So cool. And when it's time, we will grab a bag. You need some help? Here. Natalie is enjoying a lovely Jolly Rancher popsicle. And we have, this is a very hot day out, and since it stopped raining, it is beyond humid out there. What? There you go. Just push it up, sweetie. It's okay. So I'm going to slide this out of the way for when I go to put everything up. And I guess since I got 18 minutes, I'm going to start putting this sugar into bags as well. So let's get started. Sugar. So again, just gonna do the same thing, roughly 10 cups in each bag. What, baby?
Yes.
Again. Whoop, whoop. You're welcome.
Oh.
You want another popsicle?
Please.
Please. Alright, guys. That's definitely not 10 cups, but that's okay. Give me 1 second, Nat. Okay. That's all of it. Alright, guys. That made us 5 full bags. And then one that's a little over half full, which is pretty awesome, if you ask me. I'm not going to need flour or sugar for quite some time. That's exciting. So, let's see. We still have 7 minutes, so let's go ahead and do up. There you go, sweetie. This flour into these bags. Or sugar. We're on to the sugar now, not flour anymore. What's up? You may cut another piece off of it? You're a silly kid. Here you go. Thank you for picking up the trash. You're welcome. Silly girl. What? Why did you grab the scissors again? You, baby, you've barely eaten anything off of it. Filming with a 2-year-old's always fun.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. And that popsicle's gone, and I won't let her have another one. It's going to be detrimental. What do you need now, baby? Oh! Okay, guys. Be careful. Because I didn't have this issue with the sugar, but I just slid this on its side to put it in the bag, and we spilled sugar on the counter. Not a super bad amount, but we spilled some. So let's make sure we hold it this way with the fold to the top and not the bottom while we put it in the bag. I did not have that issue with the flour, but you know. Flour and sugar are 2 different things. They behave differently. Okay. I really just can't get this in here. I'm making a mess, guys. A mess. Okay. Now it's in here. Thank goodness. Oh, let's go ahead and seal this one up before we make even more of a mess. Okay, and yeah, it did. It got sugar all inside the bag. So I don't know how well I'm going to like this for my sugar, but I do like doing this for my flour. I know that so far. I'm very happy about it with the flour. So we'll just have to wait and see. I might not have pinched that one tight enough. I'm not really sure what happened, but we got flour. We got sugar everywhere. Gravy. I can hear it as I'm moving it, the granulates of sugar shuffling around in the bag, which is really not my favorite sound, but it is in the bag, so I guess that's all that matters. What, honey? What? 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 You want another popsicle? I don't think that's a good idea. I think you've had enough popsicles. Please? Oh. I guess you can have one more popsicle. This will be the last one you can have today. Okay? Okay. Give me just 1 second. Let me seal this up and I will get you one more popsicle. Guys, there's sugar everywhere now. But all the bags are... So all the flour in my giant mess got put away at the end of the day and it was all fine. I'm really enjoying the flour and the sugar being packaged this way. It makes it a lot easier for me. I've already opened one of the flours since I've been making so much homemade bread now. It's been really nice to just be able to open one up and have just a little bit more than I need for my container. I think maybe next time I should do like 8 cups so that it all fits in my little flour container, but we can address that next time we end up needing to buy flour. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you guys had a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed our video. If you did, give us a little like down at the bottom. Let me know what you think in the comments and hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see what we have to post next. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time. Bye.